Let's go.
Freedom. Freedom. What?
Hey everyone, this is Elocin with the Modern Day Sage, and this is an energy update for the Lionsgate 8-8 portal energy update. Okay, so we're going to get into these energies to see how this energy is accumulating and propelling us forward into this 8-8 portal, this Lionsgate portal. Now, just keep in mind that this reading is timeless. So if you happen to listen to this reading at a later date, more than likely the message still applies, even though we're going into such monumental energy here. Okay, so we're gonna look into these energies and see exactly what type of energies are coming towards us, how we can work with these energies. And you know me, I'm all about healing, so we're gonna see what type of shifts and healing energies that's coming in. Okay, one thing I do want to mention is with this Lion Gate, we're in those energies now. When we reach the 8-8 portal, or August 8th, that's when it reaches its peak. And there's going to be a dwindling effect thereafter. I believe it's until the 12th or the 13th or 14th. Don't quote me on that day. I don't know. But Google is an awesome source that you can go to, and you can Google these things for yourself, okay? Or do your research. But before we get into these messages, let's just run these promos and we'll be back. The Modern Day Sage Intuitive Reading Special. Get your audio reading for only $55. For more information, go to IG at the Modern Day Sage.
Brooklyn, New York, are you ready? August 27th, King Simon will be there. Etoy Hairston will be there. Elocin Ned'RAH will be there. Lloyd Strayhorn will be there with special guests. Sister California Ife will be there. All happening at Nicholas Brooklyn Mini Workshop. Text now, call now to be there.
Modern Day Sage has really blessed my life. Her reading sessions are life-changing and really get you in tune and on the right path. I felt so much clearer about my place in the universe now that I have a totally new outlook about my path. She also has a wide assortment of spiritual products that can really raise the vibrations even more, with oils, bracelets, and sprays perfect for clearing out the energy. And if that ain't enough, she also has services from Reiki spells and rituals that are sure to bring you to a state of peace and awareness. Check her out now at themoderndaysage.com or The Modern Day Sage on Instagram. Or give her a call at 800-774-4554 to book your appointment. Enlightenment is only a click away. The spirit will thank you.
Yo, family, Cosmic 19 Alignment and Enhancement Workshop featuring Billy Carson, Elocin Ned'RAH, King Simon, Dina Divine, and Joshua Sorrow. Happening all in Florida, Fort Lauderdale. Text me now.
Okay, and we're back. I just want to welcome everyone. Thank you for sticking around. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and thumbs up this video. For all my returning subscribers, y'all know what's up. Thank y'all for coming back. Let's get into these energies. Okay, so we are going to start off with a Heal Yourself Oracle card and see what's coming up. What type of healing is involved with this 8-8 portal? I always look for opportunities to bring healing and insight and guidance and just evolving, doing the inner work, you guys. Okay, so thank you so much, Spirit, ancestors, guardians, angels, spirit team, for everything that you do. I ask that you bless this reading allowing the viewers to receive what they need from these messages. I ask that I am a clear vessel to allow these messages to come through untainted, remove all of me so that these messages come through clearly and they resonate and help the collective as needed. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ask that this reading is protected as well. And Ashe. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's get these messages popping. All right. So we have a card coming out, and what it looks like is the Phoenix rising. Okay, so immediately what I am getting from this 8-8 portal or the Lion's Gate portal is the energy of some sort of ego death, okay? Now, I can most definitely understand this because Leo is the sign of, the ego, or it can be prideful. It's one of confidence, but there's something here that's dying, okay? This may be an old former version of yourself that's dying, that has possibly been crucified, or you may realize that you're going through some painful clearing process, depending on your perception of things, but you may notice that things are dying and falling apart or falling into place, as they like to say, depending on your perspective. Okay, but with this Phoenix rising energy, I'm seeing an old version being totally wiped out, and a new version is now presenting itself. This could be a higher version of your higher self, or a higher version of you. Okay, let's read the messages for the Phoenix rising. Okay, and it says here, everything in your life. Oh, wow. I should know these messages by heart, but I don't. Okay, it says everything in your life is falling apart in order for you to rise from the ashes with renewed strength. This is not a time to create, but a time to sweep away everything that has not worked in your life. The reason so many things are breaking down and not going your way is because the old cycle of your life is completing. You may feel that you are walking through the fires of life right now in order to be cleansed and purified for your rebirth. Soon, you will not recognize yourself. You are reclaiming your spirit. If possible, try to isolate yourself from the chaos surrounding you. Now is the time for you to feel any pain that you have previously suppressed so that you can heal. The universe has plans and opportunities that are better than you can imagine. So let go and trust and anticipate what is coming. Okay. So as I mentioned, there may be certain tower moments that's popping up in your life, causing you to let go, or things possibly even being taken away at this time that's no longer serving you. So you're making room. This is an energy of making room so new things can come in. Okay, let's get deeper into these messages. We're gonna look into this tarot from the Everyday Tarot. Get these messages about this Lion's Gate. Spirit, what are your messages for the energies surrounding this Lion Gate? We have the Knight of Wands. Okay, let's get some more. the Page of Wands. So a lot of passionate energy, or a lot of drive, a lot of fiery energy, which I'm seeing here with the Knight and the Page of Wands. So that Phoenix rising energy is most definitely being clarified by the Wands energy. But we also have the Five of Pentacles, which is the lack consciousness. And we have the Six of Swords, which is moving on from that, okay? Let's get some more energies out here. We have the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. We have the Strength card. So let's start here at the Strength card. What's ironic about this is with the Strength card, there's a lady, caressing a lion here, okay? So this is very symbolic of your feminine energy, being able to tame the beast within. There may be energies within you that are raging, that may feel very much so out of control. Once again, there may be some arrogance involved, or some pride, ego. This is being tamed by a feminine energy that you hold, okay? This could have a lot to do with nurturance, just allowing your feminine energy to take the lead here. Very compassionate energy, just having that inner strength and determination and self-confidence here, allowing love to lead the way, allowing love to take over here, okay? So I want to clarify this because it is a major arcana card for the bottom card, the overall energy. Let's get some clarity on this. As I mentioned, things may be very hard right now, or could seem challenging at this time, like many tower moments. Even though we don't have the tower card out here, there could be tower moments that's happening where things are crumbling and, you're having to let go of things. The tower card, the death card, the death energy, not necessarily literally in a sense where people are dying, but there are endings, okay? And it's requiring that you draw upon your inner strength to keep going, okay? What I am picking up here is, you should know that you have that inner strength to overcome any situation. And these energies surrounding the Lion's Gate is giving you that energy of the lion, okay? That bravery, that courage, that inner strength to keep going. You have to know that these things that are popping up, that's putting you in this energy of the phoenix so you can rise, is happening for a reason. And these situations that you're possibly going through that could seem very challenging, they will soon pass. Okay, let's clarify the Strength card. You have the Chariot. And at the bottom of the deck, the Magician. So this is very strong manifestation energy. If you can hold on to your inner strength, courage, I see that there is this energy of as above, so below. You're being able to manifest with this energy because this is very highly, it could be volatile. Oh, wow. Underneath the Magician is the Tower card. Okay, so this is a part of your creating this Tower energy to bring more balance in. So if you are having those moments where, things are falling apart, it's because you being in control are creating situations. Your higher self is coming in, creating situations that are off balance, bringing these situations so more balance can come in, and your higher self needs you to be very much strong in this, because you're clearing the space to bring in further manifestations, to bringing in more joy and more things to celebrate. Okay. Now with this Strength card and the Chariot card, this most definitely speaks of you being victorious. It speaks of you being very determined and having willpower to overcome any obstacles that stand in your way. I do see that by you holding on to your inner strength, this manifestation process will happen quickly. Okay, this is one of those portals that's high velocity and very, like I said, very volatile energies, very chaotic energies. Very chaotic energies are energies that a lot of people who are spiritual alchemists works with in order to create and to manifest. Okay. I am just seeing a lot of strength to overcome any difficult situations, you guys. Okay, a lot of courage with the Strength card and the Chariot. You just being a master. This is a energy of self-mastery as well. Okay, so going into this reading, we have the Knight of Wands, and I want to clarify this Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands. Okay, this fire energy. You have the Ten of Pentacles. All right, now. Yeah, let's get it. Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles been coming up a lot in all of these readings. Clarifying the Page of Wands is the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Swords. So what I am getting with the let's start off with this Knight of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so what I am getting with this Knight of Wands is some sort of inspiration. Recently had, like I said, you're in this manifestation energy, and there has been some sort of inspiration, passion to, once again, let me say this, confidence and determination to manifest this Ten of Pentacles, this legacy, this wealth, abundance, inheritance, empire, this empire energy. There has been some inspiration. Okay, and if you have been in this energy of wanting to create a solid foundation for generations to come, or just having generational, or let's just say wealth, prosperity, by you being in that energy and being in this Lion's Gate, it is propelling you forward. It is helping you to let go of those things that no longer serves you. And like I said, it could be very violent at this time, or volatile, or tumultuous. But you are in this manifestation energy based upon the inspiration to have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Now, with the Page of Wands, what I am picking up is, the beginning of a new idea, but putting it to action with the Knight of Swords. So the energy, mentally, let's say the spark came as an idea. with this passion, the optimism, the creativity to move forward, past any type of lack consciousness, or it could be that initial idea, the creativity to move forward, but there has been some anxiety or restlessness in regards to this, because I have the 9 of Swords here. We have the 9 of Swords, but this restlessness could very well deal with or, be due to the 5 of Pentacles, which is some type of lack, that lack consciousness. I do feel like it's lack consciousness. There's worry that these things aren't necessarily going to happen for you because of a lack consciousness. But we have the Page of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Swords. So I've been pulling a lot of court cards. I've been pulling a lot of court cards lately. So this is letting me know that we're dealing with energies of the royal court. Your royalty, your birthright. These ain't no small energies. Even though, we have pages here, they still, they're still a part of the royal court. Of this 10 of Pentacles. This generational empire wealth. Okay. So this lack consciousness with the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords, it's still royalty here, but it's like you still see yourself kind of small, even though you are royal. You don't see yourself as the king or queen as of yet. And that's what this lack consciousness is. So it might not entirely be poverty, but it's still like you don't know who you are yet. You haven't fully taken ownership of running your kingdom. You haven't taken ownership of being a ruler of your world. You're in the beginning phases here. We have 3 pages here. The Page of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Page of Cups. You're in the beginning stages, okay? So, going back to this 5 of Pentacles, this lack consciousness, feeling like you're not ready, feeling like you don't have everything that you need, that you're lacking to fully take rulership of your kingdom. With the Page of Swords, I do pick up very restless energy. You're still not in this energy of, fully owning your reality. And what I mean by that is with the Page of Swords, there's a sense of defensiveness. There's a sense of restlessness. Feeling like you have to quickly respond to things. Possibly defend yourself, with the Page of Wands, it's just like really impulsive energy. With the Page of Cups, I'm getting like, there's still some sensitivity here. So by this being attached to the 5 of Pentacles, I'm seeing this more so on a negative side. Not necessarily negative, but just not fully developed yet. Okay, so there's sensitivity here, defensiveness, impulsiveness. And these are things that you feel like you could be lacking. But as we move into the reading, at the bottom of the deck, I have the Sun here. And I have the Hermit. So there's light being shown here on who you are. So it's 3 major arcana cards here. Oh my God, it's 4 actually on the bottom of the deck. So you have the Sun card, the Hermit, the Magician, and the Tower. So you're fully awakening there's clarity being brought by doing some sort of inner reflection during this time. I feel like there's some soul searching done to like your self-mastery, who you are, what you're manifesting, and how these tower moments are happening to bring balance to you. And as we move into the reading, I see that you're moving on from this energy, okay? You're moving on from this lack of fully identifying to who you are as a king or a queen, okay? You're moving on from turbulent emotions, thoughts, ideas, even communicating a certain way. Whereas an example, you may feel like you don't necessarily have to have that urge to respond to defend yourself in situations, or your communication is maturing a lot to where you're not necessarily wasting your time or energy being defensive. I am seeing here the Star card, so this could involve in Aquarius, or if it's not an Aquarius, I do see some sort of healing. I am seeing you sharing emotional healing here with the Star card. Sharing your creativity. Okay, I am seeing some sort of rebirth. I am seeing purpose. The reason why you're coming out of this lack of not fully identifying in bigger energy is due to this rebirth, and you're moving on from this energy, okay? I'm seeing you being like the star player, or how they say it, the main character. So if you are having hiccups with people or there's situations happening, it's because you're manifesting them. And you have to come to this realization that you are the main character. So I see this main character energy coming in, and you changing your mindset when it comes to that. Okay? I am seeing with the Star card as well that the universe is most definitely helping you to move forward, on your path. I'm seeing possibly you doing energy work at this time, or doing some sort of meditation. With this healing, the reason why it's coming in is because of you possibly going through something difficult. The ego death that I explained. And the ego death is so much more than how, some may fully understand it. The ego is a false identity of who you are. So with this small energy that I'm seeing here, this is the ego keeping you small, trying to protect you with this defensive energy, okay? Protecting who you are. But I am seeing that you're going through this rebirth with the Phoenix rising. This is a time that you can really trust your intuition. You might want to switch some things up as well, as a symbol of you being a new version of yourself. We have the Wheel of Fortune out here and the Knight of Pentacles. So, with this Wheel of Fortune, we do see ups and downs with the Wheel of Fortune. But I am seeing that things are on an upswing for you, especially with the Knight of Pentacles clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. So with this Wheel of Fortune, with things upturning or this upswing, I am seeing that Spirit is offering you something here. Spirit is offering you progress, even though it may be slow, but it is sure. Okay, it's very sure. The balance that you are seeking, Spirit is presenting that to you, okay? There's, like I said, there's a lot of royalty out here. So there is process. Progress, excuse me. There is progress. Spirit is letting you know through this Lion's Gate that you are on the right path, okay? And that they are most definitely cheering you on, because we have this Knight presenting something. There has been hard work. You are moving towards your goals. Okay, and I do see this celebration coming in with the Three of Cups. Something worth celebrating. Good times, community. But this is more so a celebration. You have the Eight of Swords here. Feeling trapped. The Five of Swords. There's conflict. The Seven of Swords. Oh my God. The Seven of Swords. How the hell did that come out like that? You got the Eight of Swords. Feeling trapped. Even though you're not. You have the Five of Swords. Which is conflict. Feeling defeated. And the Seven of Swords. It's like betrayal. Sneakiness. Feeling like, you have to watch your back. What the hell is this? Listen. Why is that clarifying this, Spirit? The Three of Cups. What does this mean? Should I be looking at this as a third party? Or feeling like you're moving, but it's an energy of moving away from this energy. You got the High Priestess. This is like an energy of playing yourself. And the Queen of Pentacles. You are the Divine Feminine. Or the Divine Feminine, like I said, this is that energy. If you have been in an energy of things being, conflict, tower moments, all of this. Feeling like you're trapped in a situation, feeling like you gotta watch your back, feeling like, there's arguments all the time, or feeling like you always losing out, this lack consciousness. I do see that this energy, this High Priestess energy, or this Divine Feminine energy with the High Priestess and the Queen of Pentacles is going to be your saving grace. This is what's going to tame that energy. Let's see. Oh my God. You got the Empress clarifying the High Priestess, the Queen of Pentacles, the High Priestess and the Queen of Pentacles. It's the Empress clarifying this. Ultimate Divine Feminine. And you got the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So, what? You in your bag. This is most definitely a level up. Divine Feminine. So, this Lion's Gate is not necessarily all about the Divine Feminine, but it is ushering in, this Divine Feminine energy to where you can rise up and be the Divine Feminine. As the Divine Feminine, you ain't got to worry about, who's sneaking around and who you got to watch out for, because you're just automatically going to know, and your energy is just going to expose people for who they are. You don't have to worry about finances. You don't have to be in any type of lack, because the Divine Feminine is abundant. So this is what the Lion's Gate is bringing in. This divine feminine energy. This is that Phoenix rising energy. So if you are playing like a smaller version of yourself, you're going through this process, this death and rebirth, to fully embody the divine feminine that you are. Okay? So let's get some more messages. We're going to pull messages from the Quantum Oracle. Let's get these messages. Okay, 2 cards came out. Oh. All right, so we have victim mentality upright, and we have joyous fun in reverse. So let's read victim mentality first, okay? Upright. Gee, that's crazy. Okay. Taking your power back. A man is hunched in a corner with a rope tied around one wrist. The other end of the rope is tied to a bedpost. Next to him is a picture of a waterfall with the water flowing out of the picture, splashing around him. Though the water represents his spirit trying to lift him up, the man feels hopeless, resigned to his situation, even though he has the freedom to untie the rope and leave. You may have a victim consciousness about a situation you are in or about your life in general. Although you are feeling powerless, unable to direct your destiny, you are like the man in the card. You have the power to untie yourself, stand up, take action, and move on. There's something so disabling in the victim mentality. It can create a paralysis of will and energy that keeps you absolutely stuck. Your attitude may come from the situation or from a power-hungry person trying to control your life. Your mindset may also be sourced in a story from the past where your power was stripped away. Either way, you must untie yourself from the negative pattern, open yourself to the strength of your spirit, and reclaim your right to direct your own life. Even if you have this powerless view for a long time, it's time to stand up for yourself now. Wow. Wow. I love how these energies are working for us. You know, especially when you're in the knowing, you know what this energy is. You take advantage of it. Okay, so you have joyous fun in reverse. And it says here, receiving this card reverse signals a potentially joyless time for you. Something is certainly weighing you down, and it's time to bring some happiness back into your life. You may just be in a negative rut, or there may be a difficult situation that you have been stuck in for some time. If you can't seem to see the light at the end of the tunnel, you need to remember that the light of your spirit is always within. If your work, I guess it's supposed to be you. I didn't mess up that time. If your work on a goal has turned into a miserable task, you must reevaluate things. If you can't bring joy into your process, it may be necessary to choose a different goal. No matter what you're dealing with, you don't have to spend your life in this unhappy state. It's time to reclaim your power and happiness now. The quality of your emotional life is up to you. You do have the option to plan and perceive more joy every single day. Sprinkle your experiences with happy activities. Let go of the negativity and choose self-empowerment instead. Remember, you direct your destiny with every choice of joy. Wow. 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 Okay. Okay. Okay, Spirit. This was from the Quantum Oracle. Spirit be on it. That's why I love Spirit so much. I love Spirit so much. I love energies, and because these messages are powerful. You have the power to direct your life the way that you need to direct your life. Okay? I mean, there is no ands, ifs, or buts about it. This is another level of self-mastery, you guys. And Spirit is most definitely speaking. This Lion's Gate is most definitely helping with this process of ascension and self-mastery and doing this inner work. Okay, so let us pull from the energy oracle cards. Let's get some messages from here for this 8/8 Lionsgate portal. Further details on these messages, because I think the message is clear. Dang. All right. The card that came out is all tied up. Wow, Spirit. Dang, Spirit is like serving it. All right. It says lack of motion or sense of personal freedom. This card shows a woman tied up with vines around her wrist, body, and arms. Receiving this card upright presents a situation in your life where things seem to be severely stuck. A major drama may be going on around you, stopping you from moving forward, or it may be that some technicalities are blocking your way. Perhaps you're waiting for a contract to be signed or an agreement to be made. Whatever is holding things up, the restrictions may be feeling quite oppressive at this time. If this isn't technically the case for you, what's tying you up is your own personal stuff. Look at your life and see how you can be your own jailer. Are you tying yourself up in some emotional angst or in a negative habit that you refuse to deal with? If so, it's time to cut the vines and make some serious changes now. You needn't live in your self-imposed jail any longer. That Eight of Swords, you guys. Woo woo, woo 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 woo. No, I'm just playing. Wow. These messages are telling you to take back your power. The Lion's Gate is energies that you can work with to take back your power. Okay, so let's get some more messages. Let's get messages from the Work Your Life Light Oracle. Okay, they flipping out. Oh, what? Spirit is like busting my head. Okay, so this one says here, don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Don't dim to fit in. $42. Don't dim your light to accommodate someone else's smallness. We are all born to shine big and bright. The universe is expanding. You are part of the universe. So expanding is a part of your nature. If someone makes you want to retract, notice, and slowly back away, they are not for you and you are not for them. Better yet, find it within yourself to expand and shine your light anyway. Flowers don't open and close according to who is walking by. They open and show their beauty regardless. If others don't want to be around you or you make them uncomfortable, It's because you are shining light on the fact that they are dimming to fit in. By choosing to shine bright, you may just inspire them to turn on their light too, or not. Keep your light on anyway. Our relationships are essentially an energetic agreement. The moment one person decides to start rising up and allowing their light to shine, it changes the energetic agreement and can create some waves. That's completely normal. The relationships that are meant to last will adapt to the change in energy. Others won't because they were likely born under the proviso of, I love you as long as you don't shine brighter than me. That's okay. Not all people are meant to be in your life forever, but the lessons they teach us can still live on. Okay. What? I take that one personal because today I had a moment where, I had the option of saying something to someone's ignorance in regards to something that I want to do, and I inquired about it, and they, because of their ignorance to who I am, they responded like, how people, you have a private conversation with someone and then although they don't, I hate when people do this, how they like make a public PSA announcement. Like, I don't do that. And if you do, that's cool. But I feel like instead of, my friend, she said, I just gave this person material to put out there. But you know how that goes. Like, you have a private conversation and then like someone makes a public announcement about the conversation, although they're not mentioning you, they got to talk about it. It was like that. And the thing about it was, I didn't know this lady, but I admired her because she's going down a path that I would like to go down. And I started asking her questions because that's just what I did. But obviously, she felt intimidated by who I am as a spiritualist. And, I specifically asked her about a spiritual path. And she said, this path, you don't want to rush, which I respect. But once again, this lady didn't know me from Adam or Eve. So she absolutely had no understanding of my background or anything like that. And I didn't have to make those announcements. And she said these aren't about beads and alakees or shrines, beads and shrines, And then she further goes on to make a post about, using certain things to elevate one's spiritual business. And I'm like, girl. Like, I'm like, oh, she talking to me. So I inboxed her, and, it was a nice 3 long messages, I got to the point where it said message too long. So I had to send 3. But, I sat there for just like maybe like a few minutes, and I deleted it because I was like, I'm not giving my energy in that way, because obviously this lady don't know me. And I'm obviously doing something that you obviously see that I'm doing and you feel like it's going to benefit me. So kudos to you, So yeah, like if you're having, I feel like that's, and I had to share with my friend. I know, I'm sorry, story time. I had to share with my friend that, I feel like that particular situation had a lot to do with, the Lionsgate or the energies out in the cosmos. I was offended, but I'm actually looking at it in a way to where it could benefit me. Like, what is Spirit trying to say here? What am I trying to say? What am I reflecting back to myself here? And I feel like I'm a bigger person because I didn't say anything. I liked the post though, but I didn't, I responded. And I don't know, like, if you send messages, the person can see that you unsent them. So it wasn't like I was afraid to say something. It was just that it wasn't necessary, and I feel like, that's my divine feminine kicking in. Like, I don't have to, I don't have to communicate that. So that's just me sharing how these energies are playing out for me. A lot of ego deaths. I didn't have to be defensive about it. Now that I'm listening to this reading. So I'm hoping that, if you're finding yourself in situations where, it could have been triggering in some type of way, just remain in your zen as a divine feminine. Don't come out of your circle or off your throne for anybody. Okay, so we're going into the Starseed Oracle. Let's get some messages from the Starseed Oracle. Oh, no, that's too many. One card. Jump in. Andromedan energy. Adventure. Say yes to change. And also what I will say, like, instead of getting offended, I seen it as Oya energy. As y'all know, and if you don't know, I am a medium, so I work with a lot of different spirits. I'm a spiritualist. And I don't belong to any particular path in particular. I'm very eclectic in my practices. But a lot of times, these spirits do come to me. Possibly from some type of past life contract that I have, or even possibly generationally. I ain't never really sat down and asked them, why y'all coming to me? I figure, like, because they know my heart, and I'm not going to abuse these powers and energies. So Oya has been making herself known. And I believe the lady who I inboxed about this particular spiritual path, she may, like, be connected to Oya. But I've noticed that Oya has been, like, checking me at the front door. And that's how I looked at the situation, as if it was spirit. Because another lady who I inquired about the same path, different lady, she said the same thing, don't rush into it. But she was a lot more kinder, but it felt like they were gatekeepers. Like, hold on, who is you? Why is you coming this way? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm hearing this, and I'm like, maybe it is Oya trying to get my attention to, really take into account and slow down a bit. But also I feel like it's a test. Like, am I going to get discouraged and just be like, oh, man, no, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm going to keep going and be brave with that inner strength and courage to keep going. So you might be hitting roadblocks on the path, because it did say that. But that doesn't mean that you have to you have to stop. Just keep going. All right. So with this card that came out from the Starseed Oracle, it says jump in. So we're going to read the message for this. 82. Andromeda is a spiral galaxy, the closest galaxy to the Milky Way. It's believed that Andromedan starseeds are a group of beings who love their freedom, very adaptable. They have a strong willingness and ability to change and go with the flow, to find calm in the chaos, to swim with the tides. This card is here to encourage you to do the same. Perhaps you have a significant goal or opportunity ahead of you. If so, you're being guided to jump in. Don't wait for permission. Don't stall until you feel ready. Take a deep breath, a good old run up, and jump right on in. Life bends for the courageous, and courageous is what you're being called to be. You're already facing the right direction. The only thing left to do is leap. You'll figure out the details as you go along. Things may not always be smooth sailing. Life on earth rarely is. However, it's the rougher seas that teach us how to sail with glory. See, that's that Six of Swords there. Things may not always be smooth sailing. Life on earth rarely is. However, it's the rougher seas that teach us how to sail with glory. And once you know that, you can navigate any sea, ocean, or storm. See? And Oya is the storm. So Oya may be coming up, you guys. Oya's energy is possibly very strong during this Lionsgate. I don't know if anyone else is like connected to Oya in any type of way, or may even notice Oya's energy, or whoever that deity, goddess, divine feminine of chaos or storms may be for you. But that energy could possibly be strong for a lot of people, okay? The Andromedans want you to fall in love with surfing the waves of life, to seek more adventures, to embrace your own ability or adaptability, and find a way to be in the calm and the chaos, to be the calm in the chaos. You didn't come to Earth to be passive. You came to Earth to truly live. Now take a good run up and leap. Very powerful message. All right. All right. Let's get some more messages. You know, and you know, guys, I like to share my experiences. I just, I'm saying this to just, for you guys to not ever feel discouraged. All right, we're going to go to the Keepers of Light. Spirit needs us to be courageous in whatever the situation may be, whatever your situation is. So the card that came out is El Moria. Awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. All right. El Moria. El Moria is a spiritual name that was given to protect the identity of Ranbir Singh, a spiritual aware man born in a powerful family that ruled Kashmir. You hear this? A spiritually aware man born in a powerful family that was ruled, that ruled Kashmir, a region in the Indian subcontinent in the 19th century. It is said that he interceded both spiritually and physically to stop the British invasion of the region in 1845. This wise soul is now able to help us remove any energy from our life that is not serving our connection to God. He is a wonderful guide to call on if we are unsure if something is real or not. He helps awaken our I am presence, which is our truest connection to our soul and to the universe itself. Spiritual message. Spiritual protection is important at this time. Ensure that you are cleansing your energy before putting on protection. El Moria is here with a legion of angels to help you understand where you are at now. Fire up your divine connection and detach from drama, people, places, and emotions that no longer serve you. Remember that within you there is a mighty soul light. Allow the light to shine through your entire being. Then call on El Moria and his angels to surround you in a light that will keep you safe on all levels. Also know that facing fears and seeing the truth will strengthen your connection to the universal life force. And that's what that sun energy is here to bring. Light, clarity. Okay. Let us get some more energies, some more clarity in regard to this 8 Lionsgate portal. Okay. What is this? We're going to pull from the Archangel Oracles. Wow, we're at almost an hour, you guys. We got a few more decks to go. All right, we have, man, these archangels. Archangel Perlemique. Let nature soothe you. Serve the nature kingdom. So going outside is a good time, or is a good thing during this Lionsgate to get those light codes. Okay, but let's read Archangel's Perlemique's message here. See what he has to say, or she. I don't know if that's a he or a she. We'll find out. Archangel Perlemique, the angel of nature, radiates a glowing green color, which is the color of the heart chakra, you guys. And, you know, this is about the heart awakening, or some sort of heart activation. Okay, so he has entered this universe to help the whole of the natural world ascend with Gaia. He steps his energy down through his retreat over Great Zimbabwe, Africa. Archangel Perlemique works with the Elemental Master Pan to oversee the spiritual development of trees and the entire green world. He also persuades humans to honor the forest and recognize their extraordinary importance for the future of the planet. He sometimes appears in person to persuade individuals not to cut down trees that are necessary for ecological balance. The elemental kingdom, including the green dragons, cooperate with him to bring comfort through the healing powers of nature. He holds the vision of a wonderful green future for the world. The guidance here is, being in nature calms and balances you so that you can see everything through a loving lens. It also enables you to heal and regenerate. Your guidance is to connect with the tree today. These beautiful entities are keepers of local knowledge, and they will automatically download it into you through your energy fields. Each kind of tree has specific qualities and gifts to offer you, such as help with forgiveness, abundance, consciousness, or grace. Simply tune in and know that you will receive what is right for you. Your guidance is also to serve nature today. Touch or think of a tree, invoke its spiritual energy, and visualize it pouring down through that tree and into the roots and spreading through the tree network. Okay, so you might receive some sort of downloads by getting out in nature and tree hugging, or even grounding during these times, especially if things are feeling very dramatic or chaotic at this time, because there is change coming in. You might want to get out in nature and ground. Get by a tree and sit there, hug a tree, take off your shoes, put your feet on the ground, and just truly ground and get out in nature. Even if you're going for a nature walk, that's cool too. All right, let's get some messages from the Dream Oracle. Chase. Okay. Face and embrace the person in the mirror. Ooh. Chase. Okay, it says here, it is human nature to seek to avoid someone or something you consider unpleasant, threatening, or out of your league, even if it is an aspect of yourself. From a quantum physics perspective, you are connected to everything. You can run, but you can't hide from your shadow, nor from your light. Create alchemy by confronting your FEAR. Face it, embrace it, ace it, and replace it. After all, what you resist persists, and you become more powerful when you recognize that you don't have to hunt down what is already yours. Meaning reconnection. Dreams of chasing or of being chased signify that you believe what you need is out of reach. You have forgotten that you are the hunter and the hunted. In other words, we are either hunting our power or being hunted by it. Awaken from the seductive thrill of the hunt. Stand still and allow this own aspect of yourself, like puzzle pieces, to magnetically integrate and click into place. Let them find their home within you. Okay. Awesome. Let's pull from the Gateway Oracle, being that we are going through a gateway. And gateways seem to be a thing because people be gatewaying. Alright. We have here, hearing messages from Spirit. I am a clear channel for messages from Spirit. Alright. Hearing messages from Spirit. So, pay attention to anything that you are hearing, guys. It says believe. Right now, your spirit guides, ancestors, and loved ones who have passed on are sending you messages, love, and healing. Have faith that you can discern these messages, and you will. You are a vibrational match for communications from these spiritual realms. And so now, in the days ahead, you'll be even more aware of these loving messages that are flooding your soul. The universe wants you to know one of the secrets of the universe is the power of belief. If you are able to imagine and truly believe that something can happen, then miracles will abound. Look for signs, the feathers that alight at your feet, the penny that mysteriously appears, or the rainbow splashed across the sky might be a sign that Spirit is trying to get your attention. Watch for signs in your dreams too, for messages from Spirit are most often conveyed during the nocturnal hours. Messages are waiting for you. Listen to the whispers in the wind. Okay. So pay attention to those messages. Okay, we're going to pull from the Spirit Junkie. Pull a couple of cards from there. From the Spirit Junkie Oracle. Oh, I just got lightheaded. My power lies in my peaceful presence. Let's see. When I see good in others, I acknowledge it out loud. I seek out happy people who inspire me to be great. All of this is facts. When I move my body, I feel empowered, cleansed, and strong. I can't control the world, but I can control how I choose to perceive it. I can't control the world, but I can control how I choose to perceive it. Facts. My high vibe thoughts create health in my body, peace in my mind, and love in my heart. I'm going to pull one more message here. I accept the gifts I've been given as a high service to the world. Facts. At the bottom of the deck, it says creativity flows from me. I am a divine creator. So use these messages to empower yourself. My power lives in my peaceful presence. Okay. And finally, we are going to wrap this reading up with the Shamanic Medicine Oracle cards. Okay. Let's get some final messages here for this 8-8 Lionsgate portal. Final messages here. What are the final messages for the collective in regards to this 8-8 Lionsgate portal? Okay. It says here, middle world, present. Y'all open right up on this page. I rarely use this deck. Rarely. Okay, so it says here, middle world wants you to remember where you have come from as well as where you reside. The responsibilities that middle world brings can be a struggle, and you sometimes find it hard to cope or have feelings of not belonging. Have you felt as if you are a stranger upon this planet or wish you could go home? Middle world understands and respects your desire to journey to another dimension. Are you longing to enhance your connection with spirit, or are you seeking escape? To balance and harmonize with the web of life, it is important to acknowledge your residency in the physical world. Middle world is full of trials, tribulations, blessings, and achievements. You are here to learn and to flower. Journey to the lower and upper worlds of the tree of life to access wisdom and healing abilities and bring them back here to your home in the middle world. When you journey in middle world, you are in present time traveling through the physical landscape. Restore balance and embrace all that is seen and unseen. Middle world revealed. Our here and now is largely based on media information, much of which creates an illusion of separation. Many perceive the present as the only reality open to us. The present we have created is not without roots or branches. Do not become lost in the middle world of paradoxes and conundrums. Look ahead to the branches and be mindful to tend to your roots. Other divinatory meanings. Stop living in the past. Your desire for yesteryear is holding you back. Fears of the future do not serve you. Release your worries. Make a list of all you are grateful for. Meditate to help you focus on the present. And striking a balance between roles is key. Okay, you guys. That is the messages for the 8-8 Lionsgate portal. I hope they resonate. I hope you find these messages useful. Be sure to just take care of yourself during this time. Ground, cleanse, protect yourself, and continue to grow and flow and move upward as we ascend during these very, very beautiful times. Sila. Pause, period. Take it in. All right. If you want to book a reading with me, my information is in the description box below. But you guys, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I cannot stress this enough. Thumbs up this video. Hit that notification bell. Also follow me on IG at The Modern Day Sage. So until next time, you guys, I love you so much. Keep growing. Keep flowing. Love and light. I'm out of here.
The best solution to your spiritual wellness is here at the Modern Day Sage. Experience that great feeling of being free with our psychic products and services, such as spiritual readings and consultations, spiritual healing through rituals, energy, and spell work. Also, shop our wide range of healing products, from bracelets, oils, to candles, and become the best version of yourself. Visit themoderndasage.com